Like
Man,
butt naked.
everybody
And
over
them,
the
and them sex machines they use, nigga, them sex machines must be awesome. Nigga,
Yo,
I forgot about that. Yo, when they went to go get the when he went to go get that spine thing installed, and my man was just on the table, just having the time of his life.
getting
Nobody
back,
actually there, but he
getting blessed, getting blessed.
out there getting cybernetic buns like it ain't nothing.
and I mean the whole body gyrate, but like,
Yeah,
God,
But, yo, they were
Yo.
getting it in the streets.
in the
That's
streets, bro.
there was somebody on the
On the
subway.
bus. Yeah,
It
they
was
was
a bus.
getting
It was
on.
bus or a subway, but he was in. Welcome back to Underground Nerd Nation.
Hey, yo.
We back with another one, another review on one of our favorite topics.
Hey, you got the
Anime.
merch on.
yeah, oh, yeah.
Speaking of merch, the merch store is open. So y'all go check it out. FifthElementMerch.com. Or if you Google it, you can Google Fifth Element Merch Shopify. And you'll be able to
Very
find some
easy
stuff.
to use. I used it.
So I mean,
I
go get
also
you some
used
merch.
it. I mean, I'm wearing it, so
But yeah, go check it out, man. And we got one special piece of merch for the Black Panther movie coming out that we're going to give all the proceeds to charity. So go
got
buy
mine.
out some stuff.
Next week the movie comes out.
The
weeks.
11th, November 11th,
Okay.
is that when it come out?
What was
It'll be
the
the
fifth? What comes on the 5th?
I think for that one, I think we kind of have to get together and meet up and review that one.
Oh,
That's
meet
going
up
to
in
be,
person.
yeah, that's going to have to be an in-person one.
I feel you.
Oh, I ain't seen y'all niggas forever.
Right.
You're seeing us now.
And it's still bald.
In person, I guess. At least.
Oh, yeah. It ain't
Right.
changed. You look like you got darker, though.
I believe it's fun. Making that money.
But it comes out on the 11th, not the 5th.
Oh,
Okay.
it's y'all movie that comes out on the 5th. That's what I see.
What movie?
The One Piece movie.
Ooh, red.
Hold up. You got that one? You remember that one? You remember
No,
the
I'm
One
looking-
Piece movie?
No.
Oh,
I'm on
snap.
Amstar app.
Oh,
I'm on
hold
Amstar
up.
app. Hold up. I'm
no,
on the phone.
no, but you said November 5th first. I said 11th. You said the 5th. That means that's in your mind. Subconsciously,
came out-
One Piece is in your mind. It's
No.
like staying in there.
I remember something
Hey.
coming out on the 5th.
Hold up. Let me switch back to my other background for you. Hold up.
I don't want your background cute. Let me shit back.
Hey, hit him with the hit him with the Rick James.
There you go, Dash. There you go. You
No,
a
I'm
secret
good.
One Piece fan.
hell
No,
no.
You a
no.
secret
Don't
One
worry
Piece
about that.
fan. It's okay.
Just come home.
Join the family. Join the family.
No, how I know?
Listeners,
Because
love each
Listeners,
other over
we
here.
only want to do the podcast for that one.
We love each other
listeners,
over here.
just
Come on.
know that One Piece movie will be a Keston and Camden episode only.
It will. It will.
This ain't no way I can watch 1,000 episodes to get caught up for this movie. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Facts on that. Yeah, I won't be seen either.
To be
What's good?
fair, I don't think you actually have to watch 1,000 episodes to understand what's going on in the movie.
How many episodes you think I would need to watch?
Don't go in the
No,
trap. Don't
I
fall
mean,
for
No,
it.
I'm not trying to look. I'm really not trying to make you fall for anything because the movie is about Shanks. And if you know who Shanks is,
Nope.
Obviously, we don't.
I'm saying that's like you know who Shanks is in like the first 5 episodes of the series.
Okay.
So, and
But
all I have
is
all I
there
have to tell you is
critical
that,
character development that happens, let's say episode
No, 'cause-
200, 500, 700,
because
that we would need to know?
How many times have we seen Shanks in the series?
Maybe 10 times, 10, 15 times.
And that's
At
what
what
me and him
episode was
both.
the last time?
Like 1,000 maybe. 800, 900, something like that. Whatever. You
I
know what I'm
rest my
saying?
It's
case.
not-
I
well, no,
rest my
no,
case. This dude
no,
said
what
episode
I'm saying-
1000.
But it's
That's
not.
the
It's
end of
not.
the anime.
That's not
saw
relevant
him.
though.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like critical, like character development. That's just the last time we saw him. Before that, it was like what, episode 500?
It's okay. Y'all have y'all's episode. Me and Dash will have an episode about something else.
Yeah, we'll figure out something. We'll do all my hero episodes just us two.
But we watch My Hero
Well,
too.
we all watched it too.
It's okay. They'll be all right.
Yeah.
She's still
I
loves
love
you.
that.
That episode won't be published.
It won't get published. It'll just be Adrian and Dash talking in the phones. That's it. That's as far as it gets.
Yep. That's about it. That's where you get.
I'm pretty sure I have a record button on my phone on this computer. I'll figure it out.
Look, you gonna try to figure it out now? Now you gotta do
Oh,
some work
yeah.
on your computer to figure
Oh yeah, look at him.
How to
I'm about to say, just
record.
remember you still was struggling to upload stuff from your PS5. So
Hell yeah.
But anywho,
this episode
Way down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. This episode we talking about the Cyberpunk anime. But before we get too far into that,
Spoilers.
spoilers. But also I'm Keston, aka DJ Nexus.
I'm Camden, aka Camden Silverhand.
What do you do with your hand?
I'm Adrian.
Nasty?
What do
you
you
doing
be
with your
doing my hand? You
Yeah,
played
what
the
you doing with your hand?
game, you special person.
Wow, we on live TV. You say stuff like that? We better get canceled. Yeah. So
Oh my god.
they're not gonna cancel Dash. You already know who I am.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, yo, we talking about Cyberpunk. We're talking about the anime that came on Netflix.
My goodness, what a that first episode, the first 5 minutes, I was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
We jumping right on in.
I was like, it's hard out here for
Yeah.
hard out here for a player because
Yo,
golly, I feel
we-
bad for that dude.
What?
All out the gate, he just couldn't win. Like nothing was working for him.
No, I'm talking about the first 5 minutes, dude taps on the cops. He taps on the cop's
Oh.
car.
That wasn't even
was
5
like-
minutes.
he
That
was
was
like-
like 30 seconds.
Okay, yeah, 30
Like-
seconds in. He was like, step
I-
back. And
I wouldn't
then
even think
just
about that.
Cop get his head blown off. I said, oh my God.
Oh man,
I said, okay, we here.
that whole thing was just
Oh,
It
Wow.
brought back it brought back so many memories. Because if you played the game, you already knew what was kind of going on. I was like, wow, yeah.
See, I had no frame of reference because I've never played the game. So I went in completely new to this type of animation or storytelling. It's a wild concept to be able to like modify your body. And people were using that in extreme fashion. Yo, Maine, that dude was hard. Like Maine, when he came in and saved David with that super punch, that dude cracked that dude's skull against the concrete. I was like, oh my Lord.
It was so violent, and I
oh,
loved
it was
it.
extremely
Even before that, let's not even go that far. What about when we were in class and the kid learned karate? People was like, oh, you want some punk? I got a new chip.
Oh, you talking
I'm
about
like-
where he just uploaded the karate moves to his
Hell
brain and all
yeah.
of a sudden was whooping his ass? Bruh.
Nigga, oh, it's like, oh, this nigga
First,
going in.
first thing I thought about was the Matrix though. As soon as I
Yep.
saw the first thing I thought about was like, I know Kung Fu.
That
Show
whole
me it.
man that they built, CD Project Red built this whole world, and it is just, I love it. It is
Yeah.
so, man, it's so amazing. And like Agent, everything you see in the anime
Right.
is in the game. Like,
Lines up
Everything.
well with the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like even just taking it at face value, just the colors and the vibrance of the world is super impressive. Like
Oh,
all
yeah.
the visuals are incredible.
dude,
That's what in the stories just like that, like Night City. It's a whole world. It's a hard world living, man. Like niggas don't care.
it's so alive. Like everything in that Night City is just so alive, and you get that. And the anime gave you a good perspective of everything, just like the game does. Like there's
Okay.
just so much. Like the world, like Night City is just there's something going on everywhere. Like
And I will say the one thing that's interesting about the way they did this anime is like the character in the anime has nothing to do with the characters in the video game.
Okay.
But they
But
added them.
Well, what I was about to say though, what's interesting about it though is that the story that was going on in the anime could be a story that's like parallel to what's in the video game. And I mean, like you can pick like 3 paths to take in the video game anyways, but like all those stories could line up to be like where certain things happened in the anime could have also happened in the video game.
Yeah.
Which I like the way they did that, especially what they added Atom Smasher.
Yes, that was perfect.
The big dude at the end.
Adam
like
Smasher,
he's in
dude.
he's in the
hard.
game too. And like, yeah, I was about to say he's hard in the game. So it was like it's the whole thing, the way they did it. Loved it.
It was such a beautiful retrospective. Like you can take the video game world and put it in anime form and knock it out the park. Even though I give this anime a one and done, because I don't ever see myself going back and watching it again.
Oh yeah, no, I don't either.
Let me tell you
was
my
different.
main problem with this particular anime is everything the main character did reminded me of Padawan from goddamn Star Wars. This dude was told at every turn what the consequences for his action would be, and he said, "Nah, I'm special." And every single time, what they told him happened. This dude said, "Don't put these hands on." What do you do? Put the hands on. Oh, you're gonna have the shakes. Don't take the medicine. This dude took all the medicine. Don't fight the Atom Smasher. What does this dude do? Fight the Atom Smasher. This dude did everything he wasn't supposed to do. And then obviously, what do you think was going to happen? I was so mad at this character. Like, absolutely upset with this dude. He could have just went to the moon. This dude had all the money. He already had the money. He said, $250? That ain't nothing. I could do that.
Stuff, though. Some stuff he had to wait to, though. He could really help, though.
But he snapped.
And he got set up a lot, too. Like, there was a lot of, like, double crossing going on here. Like, you're thinking this person's on your side, and then fucking they're not. They're working for somebody else.
Padawan. This dude was Padawan. This dude, I couldn't stand his decision-making skills at every turn. This dude watched Maine, and he was like, "Nah, it won't happen to me." And the same thing happened. I was like, "Bro, you knew what was gonna happen."
Almost the exact same way Maine went out was the same.
But
way.
I think what was his girlfriend name? Or the one
Lucy.
he liked. Lucy. Yeah, I think if Lucy was a little bit more upfront, he probably wouldn't have went through all that like he went through. Like by her being gone, I think he went more off the rails than he would have went. Like he definitely went too far either way, but it would have helped if she would have came and involved to kind of keep that control.
She should have told him about her being this, like this. Well, she did tell him about her being this, super high IQ net runner that survived this whole secret experiment, but she should have told him what she found.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
So,
she was like, "I'm gonna do it on my own."
So a lot of that caused him.
I kind of feel where she was coming. I mean, if you think about where she came from the standpoint of like how she became like this high IQ net runner, and then she gets with this team that one of her teammates tells her that you should never trust anybody. Like that's what she's come up in the team thinking. And even at that, the team member that told you should never trust anybody ends up being one of the ones that double crosses him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, old girl with the mask on.
Kiwi.
Yeah.
Kiwi.
So it's like I kind of feel it where she was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this one close to my chest." I understand it. At the same time, I do feel
a relationship
like,
with her. You're trying to have a relationship with somebody, so it's a whole different scenario.
Yeah, but again, when you talk about Night City and what this chick has been through, I'm just saying I understand it. That's all I'm saying. Not saying it was right. I'm just saying I understood.
What about the episode?
What does Chris Rock say? I'm not saying I would have did it, but I understand.
Okay, so what about the episode, like the first episode where he's like, he's buffed up, he going on his own mission, he got Newbie with him, Newbie over here shaking. I automatically knew that dude was going to die. He was too scared. He should not have been in there. Everybody was telling dude, don't bring that kid. That kid died so tragically. It was just like me in Back 4 Blood. That dude said, "Dupe." It's a no.
Newbie. Oh yeah, he's dead. I was like, dang it.
Yo, tell me how David
to a mist.
David went from freaking dashed the freaking Keston in one episode. Like, what happened?
Fuck you. I don't like how you. I hate how you did that.
Yo, my man, straight juiced up, son.
He said, "Man, keep getting that chrome, man."
He
And nigga
juiced
said,
up
"It's
so
gonna
much. I
I
was
wasn't expecting
freaking.
that.
Yeah, sorry.
But no, you're right. Like he went from like $120 to like 220 in like one episode.
And straight shredded,
Straight shredded.
chromed out.
How
I was-
about old girl's brother that died?
he
That's
over here
what
messing with
Cyber-
the
Oh,
cyber
yeah.
psycho? He over here trying to pee and he over here talking junk to him. The next
I
thing you
said, leave
know,
that man alone.
Right? That
He still
dude
got his
obviously
head
was
blown off.
deranged.
Obviously. Because I mean,
Yeah.
to that point, if you're in a world where you know that there's a such thing as like going crazy from too much cybernetic modifications,
Mhm.
you see a dude randomly peeing off of a container that's in the middle of nowhere, I'm gonna leave you alone, homie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
I
the
don't know why
biggest
you,
red flag.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why you didn't feel like you could just like go off into a corner and pee. Like, obviously you had to pee, but you decided to take your time to get on top of the container and whip your junk off the edge and take a piss in the middle of everything. Yeah, nah, homie, I'm gonna leave you alone. Even in the real world, if I see somebody do that, I'm leaving him alone
yeah,
Yep.
like,
because obviously he don't give a fuck.
what are you doing? Like, leave this man alone. That's why you got your whole head. And then his sister, what was the sister's name? She was she was awesome.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember her name.
I hate how
Yeah,
she
she
died.
My background though, but
Yeah.
I cannot remember that chick's name.
She was.
She got fucked up.
She was freaking awesome though. She was a gangster.
Yeah, she was.
She was a real one. She was like the
Yes.
ride or
Oh.
die.
Yeah, I was about to say OG, triple OG. Like,
I knew she was a G man when they was like run interference and she bumped into him. And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And then just started rubbing them out. I'm like, yo, I said, yo, this girl is about the team. She's about it.
no,
Oh, yeah.
I knew she was a gangster when they first like met. Like he came to their house to drop off something, and like she
Mhm.
opened the door with the gun to his face.
Oh yeah.
Straight up, like,
Oh,
what
shit.
you want?
Yeah, she was.
Whole
He
blood.
wasn't driving. The driver was cool too. Then nigga was like, "I'm
Oh,
ready
yeah,
to
he
drive.
was
Ready to
cool.
go. You let me know." He said, "I think this is a trap. He ain't gonna make it, y'all."
Again, point deduction because all these beloved characters were killed in vain because of this dude got everybody killed.
Hold up, was the driver killed?
No,
No,
the driver said,
Oh,
"Lie."
the driver made it out. The driver made it
He
out
made
with
it out?
the girl. Yeah, the
Yeah,
driver made it out
yeah,
with
the
the
driver
girl.
and Lucy
right.
made it out. Everybody else died.
Yeah, everybody else
Yeah.
died.
Old girl with
But
the
old-
guns, she got killed. I was like, dang.
Killed bad hard too, boy.
I felt bad for the way she got.
That was
She
rough.
did.
Because in any other like scenario, she would have won that fight because
Mhm.
she had hit that dude like 20 times while he was falling. Like,
Mhm.
if it wasn't for the fact that it was Adam Smasher, she would have won. But
forgot how-
because she was fighting against Adam Smasher,
I
and
forgot
that
how
bug
broke he
landed
was.
on her like that.
I was
Jesus.
like, Another Adam. I said, "That's not. That can beat him. He ain't that hard." And I was like, "Oh no, he is hard. I forgot. That nigga can move just as fast as you can." Into the show. I said, "Oh, he's the real deal." I remember struggling with him in the game.
Yeah, that
no,
mug-
old girl's name was Rebecca,
Rebecca.
yeah.
and her
The
brother's
most
name was
original
Pilar.
Yo,
I like you,
when David hit the move and went slow motion in front of Adam Smasher, and this dude did the same thing, and he said, "What? You think you're the only one?" I was like, "Oh no!"
I swear to God, David had that moment of like, this is when he knew he fucked
Yeah.
up.
He fucked up.
You know what I thought about when I saw that? Y'all remember in the Justice League movie when Flash was trying to get around on Superman?
No,
And
Superman.
Superman
Yeah.
tracked him with his eye.
Was watching him.
Mm,
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought about. I was like, oh, you getting got.
Yeah.
You don't stand a chance.
this man
Man.
said he going to the next level, and Adam Smasher said, "I was already here."
Yo, that fight scene when Maine and his girlfriend was battling out, that shit was crazy too. She was
Yo.
on her own too. She was controlling him and handling the police. I think, God damn, you.
Oh yeah, no,
bad.
Maine and that girl. What was her name? Shoot, I'm forgetting all their names. But
Daria.
yeah, She was a problem. And
Yeah,
she
she
wasn't
was.
even like modified on the same level as Maine, but she was a problem.
You would die laughing with you've seen Main arm around her, and she done punched this man in the face, and then they just started making out. I'm like, yo, what the?
Yeah, that's how you have that kinky relationship.
And then David Collins, he over here blocking. He's like, yo, I'm busy right now. Yo, you got something for me? I'm like, yo, leave this man alone. Leave Main alone. He's trying to get some cheeks.
Hey, you trying to get some buzz. He was saying, hey man, you got something for me? Nah, man, get off
Hey,
my
what's up, hey, sir?
phone. Matter of fact, I'm surprised he stayed on the phone with him. I would have hung up on you.
I wouldn't have picked it up.
Oh,
I'm not even up.
I would have picked up the phone like, yo, what's up? Hey, yo, you got something for me?
You lying. You lying. You would have picked up. Because I ain't picking up. I'm gonna finish this. This nigga can wait.
Ain't picking up.
Probably not.
Another thing, I love the cool thing I loved about it was how they were doing the phone calls. It's exactly like
Oh,
the
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
That's exactly how you be calling people. You'll have the little
Mhm.
message pop up, and you'll be talking like that. It's just like that. So I thought that was a nice.
Was
little
there
edge to
also
it.
glitches in the speech in the game?
When
Yeah.
when the game first came out, yeah. That shit was buggy as fuck.
Oh, you talking about how they talk? Like
Yeah, like how they talked, it would like double up on some words.
yeah, some of the net
Yeah.
runners still. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. People that's
I know.
Yeah.
I was trying to think about what you was talking about. Yeah.
yeah, people that's really modified and stuff. Yeah, they will.
But the
Which is
weapons they
crazy
use
to
in
think
there,
about. Oh, go
it's
ahead.
just like the game. The weapons that you gotta use, just like the game when you had the different guns, you had the blade arms, like all those different
The
type of
mantis
weapons you could use.
arms.
Yeah. That shit's crazy.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you that dang string that Lucy had that came out of her wrist. Yo, the most deadly thing I've ever seen in my life. All she had was golden twine, and she'd be slicing people up into slices of ham, bro. It was just meat everywhere.
That was
Slices of ham.
But hey, that's in the game too, though. Like all that stuff is in the game. I said
That was crazy.
That the anime definitely made me want to go buy the game now. I was already
Dude.
thinking about buying it because of that big update they had. But after seeing the anime, I was like, yo, I got to get on.
Dude, it's so now they got the PS5 and the Xbox Series X versions,
Okay.
and it runs. It's a lot better now.
I've heard it's better.
A lot better. It's so much better.
The game's just long. I gotta find time to play that thing again. It's so
It is
much you
long.
can do in it.
But there's so much you can do. There's so much.
Is it
story
GTA
to it.
long?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get so
Oh,
sidetracked
yeah.
so easily.
There's a million missions. You can literally respec your character. Like you have so many different decisions that you can do that can basically determine the whole course of a mission. You can get different endings. Like there's a lot.
The game
There's
has
a
multiple endings. I
lot.
told you, one side gives you 3 endings just from one side. That's not even going to the executive side. You do the rich path.
Dang.
So it's just so many different endings you can do with that. The
Yo,
way I
what you
did it
pick,
was
Dash? Street Kid?
yes, it's Street Kick in the beginning. I did Street Kid in the beginning. 'Cause that's just fun, man. I like going for the grind and work it up.
I was about to say I'm one of the ones that hasn't played it yet because, like I said, when it first came out, well, first of all, I was waiting to get a next gen console for it because I knew it wasn't gonna run good on the
PS4.
current gen
Yeah.
consoles. But I was waiting on that. But then after I started hearing about all the glitches and stuff, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. And then once somebody like officially came out and said, "Hey, it's good," and I was like, okay, now I'm on. I'm gonna get on it now.
See, games like that, I can kind of put myself into that. Like, I wouldn't be an executive. I'd be a street kid. I'd be grinding and doing shit and fucking getting experiment and having a good time and making that struggle and then putting everybody in the face like, yeah, I made it. And what? I got more money than you now.
I probably would have went with the what was it, the Drifter?
Nomad.
Nomad. I probably went with the Nomad first.
Oh god, that's the people out in the boonies, right?
Yeah, people out in the desert.
Yeah, no, look that. That's
Because I would have made it in Night City eventually. It's just a completely different story than the rest of them, though. But I probably would have tried to run through all the different classes at least once.
It's definitely worth it.
oh yeah,
That's
it's
so
definitely
much.
the game.
When you have time.
Yeah, you definitely gotta have time for it.
It's definitely worth it. It's worth it.
And then when I got to the end, what I did was the last mission I saved it. So when I went back to that mission, I could do the different endings to it. because
Oh yeah, I know what
that's
you're
a lot.
talking about. Yeah.
I got you. So what are y'all
that-
rating?
I'll go
Ah,
first. I gave it a 9.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was a good anime.
I'm gonna
I
give it a
give
9
it.
too because of the game. The game helped me love it more because I could understand the reference for everything, the equipment, the speech, the characters and stuff for the new people add, but you can kind of relate the situation. So I like it for that.
I give it a. I'll give it a 9 as well. I mean, it was good. Like I said, it's a one and done for me. I probably wouldn't go back and watch it again. But
Hmm.
the animation was great. The action was awesome. The violence was awesome.
Mhm.
And the ending was sad as hell. So it got me emotionally.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
the fact that he was grinning, like he knew he was gonna die. He's like, I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna do all this to help, at least help the girl I love and somebody else. Because Adam Smash didn't give a fuck, boy. That nigga kill the fuck out of him at all.
It is apparent that I need to play the game because without the game, the anime to me is like a 6 because this dude made all the wrong decisions. Everybody died
oh,
senselessly.
so that's you're giving it based off because this guy's green behind the ears and you
Padawan, this dude went in thinking, oh, I'm special. I can do this. And Adam Smasher quickly said, no, you can't, bruh. You out here with all this military grade tech, got the skeleton on, and I'm still gonna whoop you senseless. This dude, and he used up what I don't understand was how he used up all 9 vials of the medicine before he even got to the building. He was like, how many I got left? Just 1 left. That'll do. Bruh, it was not gonna do.
because this man was losing it.
Nah,
He,
terrible.
to be
And
honest,
just for that alone,
I believe he
you
had
should give it
lost it.
higher.
It's
Because
terrible.
look, he got Adrian over here all messed up.
You
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
so mad at this dude.
He got this man all messed up over here. Like,
you know what it was though? It's because Adrian only cared about every other character except him.
No, and I'll tell you,
Like he cared about Rebecca, he cared about Kiwi, he cared about the driver, he cared about Maine, he cared about
all right, I'll give you another reason that I give it such a low score. Is my man, the evil dude that got his comeuppance, dude with the 3 eyes on one side of his face. That man
Faraday.
didn't blink not once. They had so many opportunities to show how this man's eyes work. Could he point them in different directions and see things? What was the reason for these eyes? And not once did they showcase why this man had 3 eyes. They had 10 episodes to do so. Point deduction.
Faraday, what an asshole.
he was.
What a jerk.
But
He
I
got what
would
he
I would
deserved.
give you that. I don't know if I would deduct a point for, but I understand why you have a issue with that part specifically. Because it is kind of weird that he has this unusual modification that he never actually used.
Right.
That was pretty dope looking though. I ain't gonna
No,
lie to you.
it looked dope, but it's just like most of the time, if you modify it like that, there's a reason. Like yeah, that set of eyes can do something special.
Right.
And maybe it has something to do with a net runner type thing or something like that. I don't know.
Now, I
Like I
will
said,
say,
I'm still gonna give it a 9, but
I
do
will
feel
say
you.
right there where Faraday and Adam Smasher interact right there, and he's like, "Oh, you're in trouble now. Get him!" And this dude's like, "Who are you talking to?" Adam Smasher was so offended.
That's when he realized, like, oh, Adam Smasher doesn't listen to me. He just likes violence. That's really all it is.
You know, the
Just
fact
likes
that
violence.
Adam Smasher's literally like 95% fucking mechanical and he ain't
Mhm.
hit cyber psychosis makes you know this dude is built different.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Built
Yeah.
completely different.
Which I mean, just off the fact that homies having to use medicine to maintain, Adam Smasher ain't having to use nothing.
Nope.
He just maintaining.
He
Which-
just chilling, watch TV.
Which that tells me one or two things. Like if you're thinking about like the cyber psychosis, like in the real world, that either means that man is a psychopath. That's why he doesn't need it, or his what's the word? Because like you have those people in the world that probably should have lived like in gladiator years
Mhm.
because all they know is violence. Like I remember somebody said something like that about Mike Tyson, because that man is just built different for fighting.
He's a freaking barbarian.
Yeah,
Right.
But they said he would have fit right in a gladiator ring, killing people for a living, versus being a boxer in modern age. I was like, that's not a bad point, and I feel like that's how Adam Smasher was. He's just somebody that was in, I guess, the right era for his case, but in most cases, he should have been like back in the 1500s as a gladiator or something. You know what
This is
I
an
mean?
old world fighter.
Yeah.
This is a seasoned fighter.
Yeah. Like I said, psychopath type stuff.
Oh yeah. And
And
it's
he was like methodical with it too. Like it wasn't like he was just doing whatever for whatever. Like that man was procedural. Like he knew how to kill each and every one of them.
Yo, shout out to that chick for Arasaka. She was like, "Did you really think I was gonna take the blame for this?
Oh,
Get
I was
your
about to say
ass down there."
Right?
yeah. I was just about to say that. That's because you can't trust nobody. They're a team the
Oh,
whole time. And then
set
very
that
end, she felt like
man up
I think it's a what?
ridiculously.
I ain't seen somebody get thrown under the bus so hard in my life. She said, "What did you
Man,
think? I was gonna take the fall." Nah,
that chick
bruh.
that chick straight up. She said, "Nah, bro, you going up."
Can't
Yo,
trust
you
nobody
get,
in Night City.
yo, he got ran over, then he got backed up over, then ran over.
She said she threw that man under the bus like a bowling ball. Like she just straight served that mug to the wheel.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. She said that shit, but I started busting out laughing. I said, "But what you
I
think
did-
was about to happen?"
I did too. I was to die. I was like, no.
And all that man could be thinking right now is, "Dang, I made it all the way to this job just to be the fall guy."
And
Literally.
he was proud of it too. Like he was like, yeah, I got it. I did what I was supposed to do. It was like, yeah, you taking the fall for this? It was like, huh?
Yeah, you playing your role.
He's like,
Everybody got a role.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you
That
talk
is
about
true.
corporate corruption. And
Especially
it's like
Arasaka?
major. Yeah. Nah, bro, you should have saw that coming.
My
I'm kind of
lord.
mad I didn't see it coming, but you definitely should have saw it coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, that was funny though. The look
You
on his
imagine
face.
dying and
I was
having
happy it
like
happened.
that?
And no, say what?
You kill me, and I get the best security on me to come to help me. Because you remember they killed the principal, and soon as they killed the principal, like the police came instantly.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like if you like you're higher up, you have that, I guess that super package. That's a pre-packaged deal.
That health insurance
Yo, that
Hell
platinum
yeah.
package.
where the insurance company got guns now.
Man, if I was in that era, my shit was probably, boy, they wouldn't even show, they wouldn't even call.
Nah,
Like,
they called the coroner. The same thing they did to his mama.
oh yeah.
That's what they would do to you. They would just
My jump wouldn't even have covered the freaking hospital. They wouldn't even cover the cremation. They just would have
Hey,
put my
no, that
bag
was-
out there.
bro, hold up. Let's talk about that cremation real quick. The fact that my man's mom came out of a vending machine like that.
Oh God, yo!
Yeah, it was horrible.
Popped
I
out like a
wanted-
Coke.
Yeah, like in a canister, like a Coke bottle coming out of the vending machine. I was even looking at it, I was like, yo, what? Because
Point
I knew
deduction, disrespect to the dead.
I knew that she was dead, but I didn't know like that was her at first. Like it took me like half a second to realize, like, yo, she just came out of that mode like a vending machine. Like she literally just popped out like it was an order. like he typed something in, Mama D, and then she popped out, and I was like, bruh. I wanted to fight the hospital. Like
I'll tell you
wanted-
another thing.
I wanted to go after
Said I wanted
everybody
to
in that
fight the
hospital.
whole hospital.
I wanted to fight the whole hospital. I was like, that is mass disrespect. Like that is major disrespect. She just pop out that thing like a can of soda. Like, come on.
No flowers or nothing. Not even a
Nothing.
card.
They couldn't
Everything
even
is
like
about Eddie's.
it wasn't even like they could have decorated the canister at least. Like it was just an aluminum can that just popped out of this machine.
With
Like
her name on it.
With a
her name
label.
on it. With a label.
They
Not
got a
even-
Xerox label slapped
I was
on
about to
that
say,
bad boy.
Not even a colorful label. It looked like a label, like you know how you got the machines, the label makers that you make from around the
Mhm.
office. It looked like it was made off one of them.
Dude,
Like I
that's
One of
said,
the things-
because-
mad.
What's that thing at the bank you put the money in to hook up the machine? Little
Oh, the counters.
yeah, the little plastic things.
Yo, that's in that moment. You're like, you know what? Night City's just different.
It's just
They over here
trash.
popping cats out, cremated in bottles and stuff. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Then they
Like I
say,
said,
we
it's
got
just
two
trash.
packages: the poor package or the rich package. He said, "Well, you're based on your insurance. You can't afford shit. Here's your poor package."
Oh man.
And
That's
then he
That was
called a
crazy.
doctor. He's like, "Yeah, man, sell this." He was like, "Well, when you called yesterday, it was this price, but now it's price." I was like, "Damn, but you just took the money. Yeah, show
And
off
that,
with that thing."
boy, that man didn't pay rent. Boy, they locked his stuff up so quick.
And the fact that he snuck back in there real quick too, though, which
Yeah.
shows you them apartments must not be in demand because that mug lived in that apartment for like a good month or so after he got evicted.
Afford to wash his clothes. That machine said nope. Stop that
Yo,
washing.
that was some shit too. Like how you got a washing machine in your house you still got to pay for it.
That bug said,
You still
broke,
got to put
cuz."
coins in. You still got to put coins in. You got a coin laundry.
Hey,
And
Man,
but nigga,
everybody
And
Oh,
over
them,
this
and them
cheap
sex
snake.
machines they use, nigga, them sex machines must be awesome. Niggas,
Yo,
I forgot about that. Yo, when they went to go get the when he went to go get that spine thing installed, and my man was just on the table, just having the time of his life.
Getting
Nobody
back,
actually there, but he
getting blessed. Getting blessed.
out there getting cybernetic buns like it ain't nothing.
and I mean the whole body gyrate, but like,
Yeah,
God,
But, yo, they were
Yo.
getting it in the streets.
in the
That's what-
streets, bro.
there was somebody on the
On the
subway.
bus. Yeah,
It
they
was
was
a
getting
it was
on.
bus or a subway, but he was in there like in VR mode, just getting buns out publicly on the subway, just getting virtual buns. and
nobody
because you know it got to be someplace like New York because ain't nobody said nothing to this man.
couldn't nowhere.
That
It's
man
a
over there
normal
having
daily activity. People do it all the
man over there
time.
having the time of his life, and ain't everybody just in they just
That man said, "Dang, I got to be on this bus for exactly 8 3/4 minutes. What am I going to do?" Well,
I got 8 minutes. Let me go ahead. Throw this brain dance on real quick. Go to town. And I got self cleanup. Sure, we great. We great.
Hilarious.
Ooh,
I was
Oh,
dying about that though. I really was. That was
but
funny.
it was so
could you-
random too. They just happened at random moments.
yeah. Could you imagine? Could you
Everybody
imagine
stoop.
being on that bus after he finished, and he just like lift up his goggles like, great. Like,
Like y'all can't say shit. Y'all do it too.
I'll be like, yo, let me borrow that shit real quick.
That man said, "I got Roz."
Literally.
Paused.
hey, that's gonna be the new Bluetooth sponsor product in 2050.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna have, it's gonna have a Bluetooth logo on the top of it. That's gonna be the new hustle. That's gonna be the new Viagra hustle.
I was like, why all three dudes in a stoop? What's your portal right now?
Getting it in.
And everybody's naked. I was like,
Oh
bro,
man,
y'all don't believe in clothes? I guess
that
I
shit
don't
was
believe anymore.
hilarious though. But I will say to
Alright.
Adrian's point, he could have been took Lucy to the moon long before that last mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was what all the promises, right? Of wanting to get to the top and do this, and that, whatever.
To
He-
be
a
honest,
lot-
though, I think Homeboy had checked out like a long time ago. I think he was just looking for something until he died. Like after the way his mom died like that,
Oh yeah,
like I think homie was done. I think
pulled
that's why
Kanye.
he
he pulled
think that's
Kanye
why he-
West. His
yeah.
mom died. That nigga went crazy.
Yeah, especially after he saw Maine die too. I think Maine was the one that got him.
Yeah,
I
man
think
was a
after
breaking point.
Maine died, he saw Maine die like in his face like that, just throwing up a grenade on a bunch of tanks,
Which
blew
was
up
gangster
his
as fuck,
girl
by the
and
way.
him.
That was gangster as fuck, by the way.
That
Anyway,
was.
that nigga.
But the way he
Plus-
went out, I was like, homie checked out. He
I
done.
think he was a track
Okay.
star. That nigga a track star. That's the nigga he was running for days.
Bro, but how about as soon as the brother died, the first thing Maine did was, hey, bro, you want these hands? Like, they just stripped that man of his hands and then offered them straight to another dude. Like, we just really out here grave robbing
Hey.
before the grave. He said, well,
Hey.
can't let these go to waste.
You
That's
can't.
Night
Hey,
City
look,
for
they
you.
did.
I mean, for real,
Don't-
like you can't
don't
let them go to
pressure like
waste.
that.
As much as he paid for him, apparently.
One
Nah,
man's
bro.
trash, another man's treasure.
Yeah, that's Night City for you.
Yeah.
I ain't even necessarily
Ruthless.
mad at you. Mad at
That
it. I'm
that last suit David put on though, that shit was gigantic. Well, I was like, dang, that shit had to hurt.
This man
You
didn't
go
even have no,
crazy.
he didn't even have a body no more. He was just all metal. He like a freaking Gundam out there.
yeah, I was
He
about to
used
say
a
his-
torso, a neck, and a head.
was
Everything
about
else
to
was
say.
gone.
all of this. This was the only thing that was left.
That nigga said, Rebecca, when I fucking go out of it, you stab me with an antidote. Then she said, wait, so that nigga, oh, that fucking gravity, that gravity attack.
But how come this dude had to take 5 when they was on the ride into the city? They was like, he's got to take 5. What now? And then the dude driving the car proceeds to like turn the car into a Batmobile. They said, shoot the spear. He shoots it, kills these dudes, causes a massive crash behind him. I was like, yo, why is it that big of a deal? This man had
I thought
this
that-
dude jumped the bridge. Like he wasn't even in the same road after that.
It was Fast Five. Remember Fast Five, right? It was
That was
just like
Fast
that
Five.
scene.
That it was all Fast 5 right there.
Safe and everything. The same scene.
Hmm. I will say that whole from first episode all the way to the last episode was a wild ride.
Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
It
That whole
was.
series was a wild ride.
I definitely enjoyed
Well,
it. Like I said, I'm with Ken. I probably would watch it again, but for a first timer, and you play the game, it'd hit right on the
But I
spot.
say I wouldn't mind them doing another season with like a different set of characters.
It would be dope
Yeah.
with that same animation and everything. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would
I wouldn't mind
storyline be
seeing-
though? The same story, just with a different person.
No, just
Nah,
an
just do
entirely
something
different
else.
story. Because again, like you were saying, like even in the game, you got three paths you can take.
Yeah, do it from the
do different
Nomad
stories.
side this time.
Yeah, you
That'd
can
be
do a different
fire.
That's
story.
true.
You could do a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah.
episodes with different stories, just different
Yeah.
stories of Night City.
Yeah, that's true.
Start a series. But anyways, y'all, go check out the anime on Netflix. It was actually pretty
Definitely. It was.
Most def.
It
And
was
if you
pretty
ain't
good
played
if
the
you
game-
played the game.
Oh
good.
damn.
Oh yeah, I give him that. I let him have that. So go play the game too.
Except for Adrian, he'll take
Go
it forever.
find some time to play the game.
I'll try.
But anyways, y'all, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all coming back to check us out. Go
Yes,
check out the
sir.
merch store. Like I said, Fifth Element merch, Shopify. Google it. You'll find it. You'll see. You'll see the Underground Nerd Nation logo. You should see that one first when it pops up. But anyways, like I said, go check it out. Anyways, love y'all. I'm Keston.
Camden.
I'm Adrian.
And I'm Dash. We
And we
out.
out. See y'all next time.
Hey.
Na, na, na.